All right. Well, we have the sail reefed. We can't reef down anymore. We're going downwind, kind of on a broad reach, and Charles Vane doesn't like it. So we noticed that if we held the tiller over occasionally, that we could force Charles Vane to do his job. So I added this, and now this is a monitor Topher wind vane. We've changed this. Now it's a monitor Topher wind vane. There you go. What do you think?
I think it'll fly.
I think I better put another bungee around this one too. If that comes off.
Oh, you're slapping the
Yeah,
face.
you're gonna get a fat lip.
And I'm gonna be pissed off.
It'll be Norman that's out here too, because Emily and I try not to be out here. What do you think?
Yeah,
All right, Emily, we need those little snippy snippies. You can hang this. You can hang this back to bring us the little snippy snippies.
And we also added option B. We put a little piece of line around the tiller, tied it to the bungee so it wouldn't be as much bungee strength. So now we can adjust a little bit accordingly.
My daughter has something to say.
Do I? I got something to say, I guess.
Oh, why is it so zoomed in?
I don't know.
Golly.
I don't know how to work that thing.
I don't either.
You think you're zooming in more, aren't you?
No.
No?
Oh.
I was just asking these guys what stage of, what is it? The stages of grief? They're both in the anger stage still when it comes to the movement of the boat. It's pointed at me.
Yeah, you're talking.
Okay. I don't know how to do this. Dad's he's trying to make coffee for mostly me because I am grumpy without coffee in the morning. Norman's out there.
You're eating all the cabbage.
Oh yeah. He's, no, don't eat all the cabbage. Darn it, less for me.
You're gonna like that cabbage.
Yeah, he's making coleslaw. They're gonna make coleslaw. Though, I don't think they know the recipe for coleslaw. Which is fine. It's gonna be an experiment. I do
not know the recipe.
He does not know the recipe for cabbage. But that's okay. For cabbage. For coleslaw. I don't know.
For cabbage.
You tear it up. Norman's favorite snack out there right now.
Yeah, I gave it to Norman to chop up, and they're gonna be left now.
That's all right. That's the tax. That's the chopping tax. It's the tax of chopping. They're both eating cabbage. Who needs mayonnaise? I don't.
Just
I'm
try.
good. I'd rather
I'm telling
not.
you, there's something about it out here.
Okay.
Because you haven't had anything fresh for a while.
Okay, well, he's maybe on the way. I don't like cabbage usually.
I know.
This is a piece of cabbage. Why does that taste so good? That's weird. Sorry, I'm not holding the camera straight. I'm doing my best. The whole boat is moving. And I also don't know how to hold the camera in general. It makes me really uncomfortable. But it's fine. It's gonna be good.
It's just fine.
It's just fine. Everybody's totally sane right now. It's day 16.
Somebody in the background's gonna go, "What's that rattling in the background? Can you turn it
It's
off?"
because it's fucking hot. So shut up. You come out here. 16 days. It's hot now.
Turn off the fan when you're talking into the video.
I'm changing into shorts today. That's a big deal. I've been in my light pants. Yeah. Our guesses for when we were gonna get to Hawaii. I think Norman's was originally February 16th, 9th. It's February 16th?
Which was how many days?
Because it was a Friday.
He said 36 days.
So he said 36 days. I said 40.
And I said 38.
And Dad said 38.
Emily's going to win because it's going to be 4,486.
Yeah, we're getting there in March. It'll be my birthday.
We're not going to get there in March. Don't say that.
We're
going to get there in February. The last week of February.
So it'll be the last week of February. Right before my birthday.
Want me to show them the
Sure, yeah. Take that.
cabbage chopping?
Chop that cabbage.
Chop that.
That's a good bluegrass song. Chop that cabbage.
Here he is, chopping cabbage, and it's gonna just wash right off the boat. Hey, Norman, tell everybody what we lost.
Well, we lost a beautiful green canvas bucket that collapsed in our fury of the fish thing the other day, cleaning up and all.
It dove overboard.
I swear I don't know how it did, but
We all missed it happening too. Waves were coming through. And
saw one of the little cushions we have went over. One of the little brown ones is gone. But
Tell them where the carabiner was.
yeah, a carabiner to hook the bucket with the rope attached already to the boat was on the bucket.
I had just put that brand new carabiner on there too.
I didn't really put the carabiner on there, Scott. I should hook this one up.
All right, I'm gonna give you back to Emily Ann again. Oh, there's a big one.
Oh my god. Okay.
Talk about sleeping and you're watching.
Lots of sleeping. Yeah.
we know.
Yeah. I know you did. I'm glad about it. I tried to wake you up at one point, and I did.
She tried like 3 times.
I did.
She came
I
down.
couldn't. I came down and got down. I was like, I can't wake Norman up. I don't know. It was pretty quiet back there.
Honestly, this morning when I tried over and over again to wake you up. and
I really
finally
want
had
to like
open it
turn
and
this
get my
around.
head
I
down
don't.
in there,
I'll
and
do
then
my
you went-
best.
Did your and but I thought Norman's dead.
It's done.
Yep, I was because
Suffocated.
we've joked around about that, and it's really not a funny joke.
Things that aren't funny become really funny out here after a while, though.
Well, when I couldn't wake up Norman, I was thinking that joke wasn't funny anymore.
No.
Especially explaining why your body never made it to
Ooh, I
shore.
need to brush my teeth, which is a pain in the ass.
I have a few
Everything's a
bags
pain
for
in
you.
the ass. When you're out here, brushing your teeth is a pain in the butt. Changing your clothes is a pain in the butt. If you haven't noticed, because I've only worn 2 shirts in this, well, and a sweater in like 16 days. So if you're like, wow, they do laundry all the time. No, this is the same shirt. I haven't washed it yet. I'm probably not going to, but I am changing today. I'm changing into some shorts, a different t-shirt. I'm probably going to do a sponge bath thing. I haven't washed my hair. This is the longest I have gone without washing my hair, which is part of the reason I'm wearing this bandana.
Since our 28-day trip from Hawaii to Washington, probably.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I got dry shampoo. I got one of those cans of dry shampoo. That was my mistake. I should have gotten the powdered stuff because I've used it twice and it's like half gone already. But it makes me feel like a human being again. I know. I should have gone back. I know. I'm jealous of Norman's haircut right now. I had a dream that I chopped my hair last night. I did. I had a dream that went into the head and I grabbed the scissors and I just chopped my hair. I just chopped my braids off because this is how I've been wearing my hair with the bandana on because my bangs flop around in my eyes. Can't see shit when I'm out on the deck. Is this what you wanted? I'm rambling
Yes,
at the
it's
camera.
exactly what I wanted.
Perfect. Thanks for making me coffee. This is what's going on. I do have several different bandanas though. Just, for fashion change every once in a while. So maybe I'll change my bandana today. It's exciting.
And we found food today.
We found food! I didn't know that we were necessarily worried about the amount of food that we had on the
We
boat.
weren't worried about the amount of food. We were worried that we didn't have any noodles or any. I had tons of sauce.
So,
Because I do keto, I had lots of sauce. But I was pretty sure I didn't buy any noodles because they are the devil's work.
the devil's
And we did. We bought a big thing of noodles and some Annie's mac and cheese. So we have some devil food. And now we can just get there fat, I guess.
Well, yeah. Norman, these two are losing weight. I've gained weight on
You
this
have
trip.
not
I have
gained
too.
weight.
I have
No,
too. Yes, I have. Just from the fact that I work in a restaurant, which I am constantly speed walking. I basically walk as fast as I can without looking like I'm running or in a hurry. And anybody that works in a restaurant knows exactly what I'm talking about right now. And I'm roller skating all the time. Yesterday, yesterday I was I sat out in the cockpit for a while, and I went up on my tippy toes, and I was trying to practice my balance, and so I didn't get to shore and lose all my calf muscles. There's a lot of sitting. Yeah, I can.
So now that you've told everything that's frustrating, tell them the things that have been cool.
We saw a whale yesterday.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
that and our things we did yesterday. That was cool.
That's true. I'm a negative Nelly over here. Yesterday, Dad and I and Norm poked his head up, and we all watched the sunset together. I could see from back here. And Dad and I stood up in the cockpit, holding on to the Dodger, because we were sailing. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I know it's not centered or whatever, but get over it. We were sailing right into the sunset, which was pretty beautiful. And the waves had calmed down just enough. There's one to emphasize what I'm talking about. The waves had calmed down just a little bit, and the sunset was beautiful. There was just a couple of really puffy clouds in the sky, and oh my god. And I was looking to the aft, and there was this big old fin came out of the water, and it looked like a dolphin fin, but much bigger. I didn't know what the heck it was, but I just went jumping something over there, and we saw, what were those whales?
Pilot whales.
Pilot whales. I've never seen a pilot whale before. They were pretty cute, but I think they were feeding, because we passed by, and then they stayed in the same spot for a while, but we saw them splashing around.
Hey Emily, what do you call the little birds that fly around the
yeah.
and the big birds?
Big birds are Larry, and small birds are Gary. And
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird, which I guess was a basketball player at some point. I don't know. I don't know anything about basketball or any sports.
So why'd you name the little ones Gary
Because
Birds?
it rhymes with Larry, and Larry and Gary. It's cute. So any little birds, doesn't matter if it's a different kind of bird. They're all Larry and Gary. And there is one small bird that is out here, and we're pretty far out here now.
Yeah.
How far? I don't know.
We're 1,000 miles from Ventura.
So we're
about 700 miles offshore.
Yeah, we're ways out here. So, but there are these little birds. They're brown and got a little white throat thing, but they don't look like they should be living out here.
They don't.
They're small. I don't understand but they must eat the bugs on the surface of the water or whatever. Yeah, there we go. I think that's.
Thank you very much.
That's the rambling of me.
That's going to be a whole Emily Ann's feelings about sailing on day 1746.
I didn't even get into half.
All right, we got wing and wing happening again here. Moving along pretty good. 4.5, 5 knots. Pretty good sized swells here. The only downside to going downwind like this is that we can't use Charles Vane. We have to use auto because it has to be very precise so you don't jibe this setup. And I'm not saying that there aren't some people who could do that with their wind vane. I'm just saying that we aren't those people. we're not proficient enough with the monitor yet to trust it with this balance, this delicate balance here. So so that's why we did this the way we did, and it's looking pretty good. We're nice and warm today. Boat is a rolling. I mean, you just don't get. Ho, ho, ho. You can look at the horizon and see what's going on. Let's see if I could. Maybe I can hold the camera steady with the boat and look at the horizon. Some pretty good sized rollers. My buddy Norm, he's the one that suggested today that we do the wing on wing, and it was a great idea. We're pretty good. Anyway. We're a pretty good partnership.
We're doing well. We're doing well.
If he gets on the boat after Hawaii, then we'll know for sure.
I've already started packing.
I hope you're joking. You notice he didn't say, I'm joking.
I'm not joking.
Don't give your sister high hopes. As my daughter said, we're about 1/3 of the way through this trip. Time we get there, this motion, we ain't even gonna notice it. I mean, right now already, other than stuff flying at you and smashing you in the face and stuff, oh, 2 flying fish. We could catch a fish today. Once there's flying fish, there's mahi. Ha ha. 2 flying fish, Em.
Nice.
There she is.
Hi. Changed my clothes. Look at that.
You have different clothes on. It's a whole different day. It's not really, but
Feels like it. It's a whole new.
I made some coleslaw. We're gonna have some good dinner tonight. I even have dessert. Norman doesn't know about it yet.
Oh, look out.
You're gonna love it.
I hope. No doubt.
All right, I'm shutting her down.
Shut down. Having pancakes for breakfast today.
Non-keto,
Yeah,
but that's okay. My girl was having a rough morning
I was.
this morning, so I can't have that.
Making me pancakes and coffee. Norman's out there somewhere enjoying the pancakes.
He just sat down. He sat down on a dry spot, and it just soaked him.
No.
I got up, I saw it coming, I thought, what the fuck?
As soon as you sit down,
Yeah.
it's like
It waits for you to start cooking or trying to sit down anywhere.
Yep.
It's drier up on the deck than it is in the
Yeah,
cockpit
actually,
most times.
you should go up and sit on the sails. It's awesome, and it's dry and sunny.
Sunny.
That's wet.
That's wet.
Yeah, because that's the one we didn't replace.
Is that wet?
No, this one shouldn't be.
There we go. Make day 17. Pancake
Day 5,386 on our way to Mars.
Oh, this is my pancake. Thank you. All right. Thanks, Dad. Captain Chef, Dad. Butter.
What we're doing, guys, is we are preparing the boat for the sea anchor. That's what we're looking for to get out right now. We got a big gale coming in about a week, so the farther we go, we'd go from here. We're going to stand our ground here and take the less of the gale than we would be if we kept going forward. So we'll have to sit here for a while waiting for it, but so we'll in the process of digging out the sea anchor.
This is all in the V-berth.
And all of that El Crepo that's buried, Emily, is up in the V-berth. So
That ain't even all of it.
That's not even all of it.
that's not all of it. They're still digging.
Fucking hell.
stay here, we're going to get the gale in about 12-foot seas. If we would keep going for a week, we would be up in the 20-foot range of the waves, and nobody really wants to do that.
No, I don't think it's worth putting the strain on the boat either.
Yeah, true that.
I'm sure that she could handle it, but why push it if you don't have to? Have an option. This is why we have somebody sending us weather.
Yep.
So we can make these choices.
Yep. Well, Richard helping us out again.
Thanks, Richard.
You the man.
All right.
All right.
So now I'm going to send stuff up to the cockpit.
You got it.
We are done filming for now. We got the sea anchor right there. The road for it right there. We have taken down the pole, the whisker pole. They're putting the jib in the bag right now. And then we're going to see about deploying the sea anchor, setting up that bridle and all that.
Okay.
Got a little busy there for a minute. You can see the little yellow ball out there. Sea anchors out there. Anyway, so we got the monitor up. We got the sea anchor out there. You can see the line hooked to it. When the boat pulls a little tug, the anchor opens up. So I'm sure whenever we get closer to storm time, we'll let, I don't know, a couple hundred feet of that out, would be my guess. Anyway, and we'll be able to use a bridle coming back here, and we can put ourselves kind of like we are right now to the waves. You see they're kind of quartering on us. So that way we can make a slick, and then the waves that will be breaking away from the boat a little ways and not splashing onto the boat. That's the plan anyway.
All right, so we have, going to show them the rolling hitch. We've deployed the sea anchor, and it has almost 200 feet of road out. We've attached a rolling hitch to this line, to the road, with this line to the road. Now Norm is bringing up the slack on this. Okay? All right, now Norm, I'm going to let some out, and you bring in on that. What we're trying to do here is we're trying to get so that it's riding about right here instead of riding off the bow, so that the boat is riding sideways to it, which should create a slick, and the waves won't break on the boat like they are right now. They should break on their own slick, on the boat's slick. So now, I just release this slowly, and Norm will take in the slack. Okay, Norm? See that? Oh, I think we're at our end. Need the bitter end untied.
Okay.
So now we're ready?
Ready.
Okay, when Norm's ready to winch in, I'll let go of this. We might be long enough now, Norm. Leave it where it's at now, and let's see where it puts it when I let it out here. Right there might be good, actually. Let's try it there. So now I'm just going to have to put some chafing gear up there around that anchor area. it at that angle. Yeah, I'm about at my bitter end.
Okay.
That's about as far as I can go. Just for you.
Thank you. Always tie up the bitter end. Put a knot at the end, something. If it's going in the water, secure it to the boat. Good.
Can you snug the jib halyard, please? As much as you can get it. Out here with the sea anchor. We're going to put up a storm jib and back it today to stabilize things a little bit in the waves. And we're going to sit here for a week. So yeah, this trip to Hawaii, because we chose to do it in winter, it's going to be a long trip, but we knew it was going to be, so that's not a big deal. Yeah, we knew these gales can come down occasionally, and we're far enough south that we can wait it out and let it pass right in front of us, and we'll get a little bit of the tail end of it, but I think that's okay too. And then we'll just get moving again, but we're going to be here for a week, just sitting here. It's more difficult. If we were becalmed, like sitting here becalmed, it would be easier to deal with, in my opinion, because you're not in control of the wind, right? You can't do anything about that. But in this case, we have wind. We could be sailing, and we're not because we're waiting. We're waiting, and we know what's in front of us. And if you're curious, a faster boat or a boat with a motor could not change this situation. If you had a diesel motor or you had a fast catamaran, a fast catamaran or a fast boat would have already been to Hawaii, and I guess you could make a case that so would a diesel. We probably already would have been there because we wouldn't have had to come as far south. So I guess that's wrong, but you have to motor the whole way. Anyway, yeah, this is a huge system. It goes basically from where we're at past Hawaii and way north and south down to latitude 5. So this is a big system, but it's a pretty fast-moving system. But it doesn't come until next Monday, and that's like a week away. And this is the spot. If we move forward at all, if we leave this spot and head on west, then we get stuck in it. We could still heave to when it happens, but we'd be stuck in it, heave to in the nasty crap. The worst of it, which is 20-foot seas and 40 to 50 knot winds. And we can stay here, and the worst we're going to get is maybe some 30 knot winds and 12-foot seas. And the boat is already set up with the sea anchor. We've got it set up pretty good, so that's what we're doing.
We'll hold back this shore.